What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another video. This is Robinhood video number 5. It's Tuesday the 26th, I think, of January 2021, and today was a crazy day for the top 4. Well, not really for all 4 of them, but the top 4 Reddit stocks, if that's what you want to call them. And I'm here on my desktop here, or laptop here today, just looking at Robinhood. And we'll just go over each of them real quickly and see what went down. And so number 1, GameStop, of course, had a crazy day today. All over Twitter. I think it's number 2 trending right now on Twitter, actually. And yeah, I mean, as you can see right here, it went up $71 during normal trading hours. And then another 65, 66. It's kind of moving around a lot right now in after hours. And man, it's kind of crazy how much is really moving here these last couple of days. Like I said before, as you can see, my options, I bought 2 puts because I'm still expecting this thing to drop here by the end of the week. By the way it's going right now, it's not looking too hopeful for me, but I'm still positive. Got positive vibes, thinking it'll drop and go to something else. And so, just looking at my puts real quick. We are down. I really don't use the desktop version very much. There it goes. Down about 1.7k. That was during normal trading hours, so I mean, shit, it went up another $62 after that. So I don't know, I'm probably down 80% overall when I wake up tomorrow. So that's that. GameStop. After hours, the reason it went up so much was because of, you already know who, Mr. Musk. He went and tweeted at 3:08 p.m. GameStop, and then he posted the link to WallStreetBets Reddit page. And look at the crazy numbers that he got on this one tweet. This is also another reason why it's trending right now on Twitter. Just look at 105,000 likes, 21,000 retweets. Everyone's talking about it. It's just crazy. GameStop's ridiculous rise shows the meme stock market has arrived. It's just the beginning, apparently. And so, that's all I got to say about GameStop. It'll probably keep going up tomorrow, or it might take its hit. You don't know. Honestly, it's not even predictable at this point what's going to happen with it. But I'm still holding strong with my 2 puts. If I come out with a big loss, I don't really care too much. It's only like $4,000 I put into it. I can make that up pretty easily here in the future. Next up, I would say the next top one for the Reddit stocks would be BlackBerry. So let's go ahead and take a look there. I think they started off pretty bad today in the morning when I saw it. Yes, so it had dropped to about 1727 earlier this morning around 10-11, and then it just took off again. And after hours it went up as well, pretty hefty. I really don't know where or how far BlackBerry will go, but if it's anything like GameStop, then shit, I guess the moon's the only place it can end up. I still don't really want to get into BlackBerry because of the price it's at right now. I still, I don't want to get stuck with something. It's my big fear. You don't want to be a bag holder. And so with BlackBerry, me personally, I won't be jumping into it. I won't even throw a put in there either. Like, I'm just going to completely avoid it. But do what you got to do with it. That's none of my business. The next one I would say, so I would go GameStop, BlackBerry, and then the third one, I think, is AMC. Honestly, I think AMC is the real move in terms of the next play. I'll probably jump into this one tomorrow with some calls. I won't do too many. I'll probably like 20, 25 calls for, I'm not sure, maybe March or April. Just a little leeway. The only reason why I'm not too worried about AMC is because they had gotten I think like a loan or something. They got some money from someone to avoid bankruptcy. And with all these vaccines and stuff happening, I'm sure movie theaters are going to start opening up more here soon. And so eventually, AMC is going to go up. Maybe not by April, but it's still a little bit safer than BlackBerry in my eyes, at least. And like I said last time, I don't do any research or anything like that. Whatever I see is what I see, and then I just base it off of whatever I feel like. That's my idea with AMC jumping in tomorrow. It jumped up pretty hefty in after hours, a good 66%. Pre-market things usually drop, just like yesterday. Nokia, I think GameStop even. Actually, I think all four of them. I think they were all up in the after hours yesterday, and then pre-market, everything but GameStop dropped. And so you never know what's going to happen day to day with these stocks. And so that's my move for the AMC is to jump in tomorrow. And then the last one of the top four, I would say, is Nokia. And Nokia didn't have the prettiest day overall. It started off pretty nice. I think I was up $400 to $500 on my calls. I got 14 of them, and right now down $164. But honestly, I don't care too much because I got July expiration on those. So I got plenty of time for it to get its loving like the other three. And so I'm still pretty confident in Nokia. I'm not gonna sell it anytime soon, just because, like I've been saying, eventually GameStop is gonna go away. They're gonna stop pumping it, and it's gonna come back down to reality. It probably won't go back to the $10 it used to be. It'll probably still chill around like $30-$40, but it's not gonna be at this $200 stock forever. And so I'm just waiting for that to happen. Hopefully next week we'll start going down there. And then, people are going to start trying to invest in these other ones, like AMC probably is going to be the next rocket. Nokia hopefully will be part of that rocket. You can have a twin rocket going up at the same time. Doesn't really work too efficiently because, the volume, you want it all in one rather than two. But we'll see what happens. And if you think about it realistically with GameStop, I know the purpose that they've been saying for GameStop is to mess with these big funds and the ones betting against GameStop, thinking they're going to go bankrupt here soon and getting all these puts on it, and just to ruin them with all the billions of dollars of loss by having those puts right now. But if you think about the big picture of it, at the end of the day, everyone's trying to make money. And why would you want to invest more and more into a $200 stock when you could do that same thing all over again with like an AMC or a Nokia that's like less than $10? But I think that makes a little bit too much sense for people to catch on to. Like, if you become a bag holder with GameStop right now at $200 if you're buying it, like imagine if it just comes crashing down like it's gonna do eventually, and you're stuck with the $200 and something bag of GameStop. That thing is never, in what I think, is never gonna go back to that $200 range anytime in my lifetime at least. And so you're just kind of stuck with that at that point. But Nokia and AMC, if you get a big bag of it at this $4 to $5 range, it's not gonna hurt your pockets too much, because if people don't end up buying it and it doesn't take off, like eventually that stock might actually get to a good price to where you can sell it for your break even, or maybe even like a little profit. But that's, again, just my opinion on it all. And so that's the top four Reddit stocks, the YOLO stocks, whatever you want to call it, my opinion on them. Let me know in the comments below if you like it better when I'm on the desktop, or if you like my phone screen instead, because I don't think that many people use Robinhood on their laptop. versus their phone and the app. But in terms of the video, how it shows on YouTube, I don't know if you like seeing like a screen recorder of my phone versus actually seeing the full screen length of my laptop looking at Robinhood. But it's whatever. It really doesn't make any difference to me which one you guys prefer. And so hopefully tomorrow is a better day for Nokia, and hopefully there's going to be a little dip in AMC tomorrow so I can buy in pretty good without being like at a premium price. And again, hopefully GameStop starts going down. But honestly, after Elon tweeting that, I think he's just gaining more traction for it, and it's going to turn into like a Bitcoin situation where it just keeps on going up and up and up. But just like Bitcoin, it did come back down, and I think right now it's at like 32 grand when it was at 42 or 43 at its high, from what I remember at least. So just a waiting game. You know, with these Reddit stocks, every day is a different day. Like GameStop, when it started this morning, it started off pretty good. I think it hit $100, but then around 9:30, 10 o'clock Central Time, you know, I started trending downwards towards the upper 80s. And then I don't know what happened. I stopped watching the market for a little bit, and next thing I know, it's in like the $115 range, and I was like, oh man, there goes my puts. But we'll see what happens. Anyways, if there's any other stocks that you want me to watch or do a little bit of research on, nothing too crazy now, let me know in the comments below and I'll give you my opinion on them. And I will see you guys in the next video.